Welcome to the Great Garment Graphics webinar presented by Transfer Express. My name is Jim Tersini, and I work in the Dealer Service Department here. And on February 10th, I'll be starting my third year. I do have a confession to make, so please bear with me. This is my first webinar. And if I go over something a little too briefly, please ask a question, and we should have a little leftover time at the end of the webinar to answer any questions that you may have. If I'm not able to get to the answer, you can email it to us at info@transferexpress.com, and you should receive a response quickly after. All right, the title of this webinar is What's New for 2012 and How It Will Help Your Business. We will also, so let me go to the next. Like I said, it's my first webinar. I apologize. All right, to start off with what's new in 2012, we have a new website. Here we have the home page that you see of our website. And if you were familiar with our older site, then you can see that we have made it a little more streamlined and less cluttered. At first, we were getting mixed feelings because everyone knows change isn't easy. But recently, as of late, we've been receiving much more positive feedback now that our customers have had time to grow accustomed to it. Our site before has not been changed for 10 years. So many of our longtime customers, this came as a shock to them, and some thought that they actually typed in the wrong site. But with the new site, there has come many new features. First off, we have a lot more product information. We find that many customers, especially the new ones, are unsure and underinformed on the products that they can offer or the garment types that they can decorate. With all of these new web pages, they can feel confident after reading up on the information. And with this newfound confidence and know-how, it becomes easier to sell your customer on a particular process, substrate, or product. We have also expanded the information available on pressing our products, especially on like difficult areas or trying garments. And we have tutorials on our new site on how to do this. We also have a tutorial on how to use our new website for those that are still having any issues navigating the pages. All right. Then, in addition to these other areas, we have a handy little section at the bottom of our page that lets dealers know what is new with our products, and if we are running any promotions at the time, you'll be able to find them there. Like in January, we had 15% off of our numbers. You would have been able to find that and been made aware of it down there. As you can see, we also have helpful links as well at the bottom of the page. And also you see that anything that's new, such as our Valentine's stock transfers and our Rhinestone transfers are also down there. So anything that's happening or new with us, you can find there. Alrighty, can we do that first poll question, please?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Our first poll question is, how do you create art for your customers? Please select any that apply, provided by the customer, your art program, the layout system, you don't know where to start, or other. And I'll leave the poll open and for just a few more seconds. Okay. So here we have Jim. Here are your results. We have, actually most people are designing their art through an art program.
All right. Well, moving on here, we have a lot of new designs that are available. It's some exciting news. This year, Great Dane Graphics became a part of Group Stall. For those of you who do not know of Great Dane Graphics or Dane himself, I can give you a little information on it. It was started by Dane Clement in 1991. And then in the following years, Dane created quite a name for himself in the industry, graphic design industry. He's known for being ahead of the curve on what is going to be the next best thing or the most popular designs or distress patterns, anything like that. Since he was incorporated into the group, he's actually been working with our design department quite a bit to help update our idea book and make it fresh, new, and exciting. Dane has been an asset to us in the group, and he has opened our eyes to broader possibilities by using his stock art to jazz up our more dated layouts. It is a great benefit to our customers as well, because they also get the custom look for a lower price. And Dane has been an integral part of developing the Transfer Extreme product that we offer, which I will be going over shortly. Alrighty. As you can see here on this screen, this is our Easy View, which is a free proofing program that we have for our customers. And the layout here, the Compton All-Stars, this is actually, I believe, one of Great Dane's graphics. And you can see here on the right that we have it customized for the Uniontown Aviators. Easy View, like I said, is a free proofing system that is available for our dealers. It enables you to switch out any of the clip arts in a design and alter any of the type and type styles in the artwork. You can also see the proof in one or two colors on top of the garment color as well. It's very good for our customers to have this option because they can get a free proof any hour of the day, any day of the week, and as many times as they would like. And like I said, there's no charge for it, and it's available on any one of our 1,800 layouts, and you can interchange any of our 3,000 clip arts that we're always adding to. What is also nice about it is if you're online, you're a dealer and you're using this, you can actually right-click the customized logo, copy and paste it into an email, and send it to your customer. And you can actually save this in your cart as well, so you don't have to redesign it. If they send it back and say it's good, you can just go to your cart and select Order Now, and it will come through. Now, if you did have any special requests on this, down here, North Division, there's actually quantity and other information about the garment type that it's going on, and there's a note section. You can actually enter in there any special requests that you need. Say you needed a line of text under the North Division. You can say, please add a line in the same type style as line 3, just saying 2012. Or if you needed an added clip art up here, a star or something, you could add that as well, and we'll get that taken care of for you. All right. Now this year we have also added 7 new colors to our color selector. Those colors are the powder blue, soft pink, pistachio, khaki, watermelon, violet, and pearl pink, which you can see the pearl pink, I believe, on the Cleveland Rocks transfer right here. It's a little bit difficult to tell in a photograph, but it does have a nice pearlescent hue to it. We decided on these colors due to recent requests from our customers, and also we've pulled color matches that we've done in the past and chose the most popular ones of those. Like I was mentioning before about the Cleveland Rocks transfer right here, the tone on tone, as you can see as well with the blue transfers on the bluer, grayish shirts, they're becoming more and more popular these days, and you see a lot of it in affliction and other extreme sportswears. Actually, I have a story of my dad who's actually wearing the tone-on-tone kind of distress pattern, I guess you, for lack of a better word, hip shirts, or what he would call them is his hip. I came home the other day, and he was wearing a roofers union shirt for the union that he works for, and it was a charcoal gray shirt, had like black and metallic silver print on it. I mean, it's very close colors, but it looks very sharp, and it just made me just take a second look at what he was wearing, because it's a far cry from his camouflage and Carhartt shirts he normally wears. Then again, something you won't see him wear that would do, it would be probably the Rhinestone product. The Rhinestones became available in the middle of January, and they are catching on quick. It's just another way to offer a customization for your customer, and they are available in stones or studs in a multitude of colors. You're able to actually apply them right over our screen printed transfers. So if you wanted to do that, you can actually integrate them into the transfer, and if they hit the ink, you're going to be fine. They'll still stay adhered to the garment. Like I said, they are catching on. A lot of dance teams and cheerleading teams that do work with us are ordering quite a few of them. A lot of the hearts and flowers. They are all stock designs. They're not totally customizable yet, but we do offer, as you see there, the alphabet, so you can customize somebody's name underneath of it. If you get really ambitious, you could actually incorporate these rhinestones with our foil. So you can actually put our foil over the ink, incorporate rhinestones into the design as well, and it will become, you know, very, very blingy, very, very noticeable. It'd be hard for somebody not to notice you if you were walking past them. All right, we have several new products. I know I've gone over some, but one of the most popular, I believe, is our new Transfer Extreme. We've actually had it since last year. We started with some patriotic designs. We had several of them, and actually I was talking about Dane earlier, and he's actually helped us develop these as well. The slides that you see here do it. I mean, they look great, but actually seeing it and feeling it firsthand and knowing it's a screen print, it's really amazing. To describe how it looks and how it feels, I mean, it's what I call it, what I tell our customers is that it's pretty much screen printed for color process, but that is not entirely true. It is screen printed, but it only has the illusion of and detail of the four-color process. These are great if you do have a store. Like you see there, they're very profitable. They come in packs of 10, and they are $2.40 per transfer inside, so it's $24 for a pack of 10. But we also offer like multi-packs. If you didn't want 10 of one design, you're able to mix and match within a certain genre. If it's patriotic, you can get 10 different patriotic ones. They come in stock packs for you like that. They are great for like impulse buys if you have them hanging in your store. But if you are doing, like, for example, You're also able to customize them in a way. See the Irish one there? You can actually take that transfer, but then do a separate order with us of a certain Irish pub in your area. If you're going to do an order for them, they could use that nice simulated 4-color process. I mean, if you look at that closely, it's like a 7-color logo. There's 7 different ink colors in that. But then you can order like a 1-color gang sheet with the bars or the pub's information underneath and press it at the same time as the Irish transfer extreme, and you'll have a customized Irish shirt for them to sell on St. Paddy's Day. And we are always increasing our stock quantities of the transfer extreme. Just recently, we've unveiled one for Mardi Gras. As you see, we have, I believe, a couple for Valentine's Day, and we developed quite a few for Christmas that were very, very, very detailed, and they look very nice. All right, now getting into what's new with our marketing. I guess to start, we have a new idea book. It's a little bit different than last year's because now it's coming in a binder. Just a little bit about the idea book. It is pretty much the most of our marketing kit. I mentioned earlier that we have 1,800 plus and over 3,000. All of them are interchangeable, as I earlier and showed you on the Easy View. This book of ideas and clip arts, pre-done layouts, is the largest in the industry. And like I said, it's now in a binder, which what we're thinking is down the line, later in the year when we come up with several new layouts, we can just print out these pages. And you can insert them right into the idea book wherever you see fit. In the past, that was not possible due to the spiral ring that we had on it. The idea book has layouts for pretty much anything. We have just basic ones where there's text only, kind of like when you see a Harvard shirt or just block lettering for a certain college. We have alternate fashion ones. And we also offer, it shows examples of our patterns in distress that we have in there that you can insert inside of text or inside of clip arts. We have a bunch of school designs, whether they be signature sheets or roster lists, anything school, whether you have music, dance, any camps that we go away. And we have a lot of mascot designs that will fit pre-existing mascots of schools. Anything for sports, whether it be baseball to bowling to cheerleading to lacrosse. And we also do a lot of stuff in spring, summer, for special occasions, whether, well, actually now we're doing some stuff for elections. People order shirts through us. Any religious getaways, a lot of family reunions. We also do a lot with work. Like I told the story about my dad and his roofer's union shirt. We can do that as well. Or if you work for the police or EMS, any general business, restaurant, landscaping. So that's very nice too. And actually you can customize any. If for some reason you do like school design, but you want to use it as a sports design, that is not a problem at all. We can get rid of the mascot and insert a baseball. It's also color-coded, as you can see the different color pages, so you can actually flip to a section quickly without having to scroll through. And it also, without having to scroll through and just guesstimate and look at every page. All right, along with the idea book, which comes in a marketing kit, there's a few other things that you would receive. You get the idea book, like I said. You also get your black and white price guide. Inside of the price guide, there's a tome of knowledge. It gives you information on heat presses, pricing on every single one of our products, whether it be digital, screen printed, non-apparel stickers, wall banners, graphics. It gives you some helpful hints on how to save money by gang sheeting. It gives you, like I said, your pricing, and it also gives you all of your application instructions for every type of transfer that we make. You get a black and white idea book, which you can see right next between the two. With that, that is just for if you have a certain school or a certain customer, I should say, that does a lot of business with you. You can just slap a sticker, your business sticker on the front, and hand it to them. Then they'll have one on hand that they can just pass around the classroom and have kids come up with ideas of what they may like. It also comes with a color selector. And like I said, this year we added 7 new colors. And what is not shown here is we actually send you now a chart with the CMYK equivalents of those colors. It's very helpful because a lot of people these days are ordering something out of our idea book for a shirt, which would be screen printed, and then they find out we can do stickers, banners, wall graphics for their school as well. And when you convert colors, a Pantone number to a CMYK 4-color process color, they can differ a lot of times. So certain pinks might not be as pink, or certain greens may look more yellow. And that actually shows them what the colors will look like as it's converted over for the sticker for the back of the parents' cars or for a banner that they're going to hang in the gymnasium. You also get a window cling, which you see at the bottom left here, for your storefront. It's helpful for smaller, maybe embroidery shops or people that don't do screen printing as of yet. It just makes your customer aware that it's a service that you can now offer. You also get a retail price sheet, which is right here behind the color selector. And that is useful for a lot of your customers. You can make copies of it. Again, you can put a business sticker on it up in the upper left-hand corner with your name. Make copies of it, and it's what we recommend that you should take for your services. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to follow that. You also get a $10 off coupon that will be applied to your account for your next order. And you also get another Transfer Extreme and a shirt that comes with it, so you can actually press something as soon as you receive your marketing kit. Now, last but not least, you receive display transfers. This year we're doing 40 of them. As you can see here, a lot of these designs are new. Great Dane Graphics had a lot to do with these. He's helping us keep it more catchy, more eye-appealing, especially for younger kids. It's just a lot more going on in them. And he's also helping us with digital transfers as well. You can see one of those on the lower right here. These are great for those that have their own showroom. You can actually press these onto certain garments. They come in all of our screen prints with all of our different types of inks, whether it be a hot split or elastic print, where a hot split is used for if you have a lot of ink in a certain area, kind of like the Scranton Cardinals look. If you do that as a hot split, it's going to be a lot lighter on the front of the garment. The way you heat apply it and peel it, it splits the ink in half. It will also show a lot of our specialty inks, such as pearl prints or glitter or glow in the dark. And it just puts it right in front of them so they see if they order their transfer in this type of ink, this is what it's going to look like, this is how it's going to feel. Also, you will receive, as you see, it comes with some of our digital products. So you'll get Cat Prints Opaque, which can be put on nylon, Under Armour. Our Express Print, which is very useful and economical for cotton or polyesters or blends of the two. And then again, you'll also receive some non-apparel that we are now printing. It could be stickers, banners, wall graphics, bumper stickers, anything of that sort. And I guess we can do that, the last question now, the poll question, please.
Okay. Our next poll question, let me just pull that out. What area do you generate the most sales? Is that in the school business, in sporting, fashion, corporate, or other? And I'll close the poll in just a couple more seconds. And here are the results. So it looks like a balance, or most, almost 50% generate their most sales through school.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That idea book is very, very useful for school activities, whether it be a Latin club or a Spanish club, art club, key club, anything like that. We have layouts customizable for everything. So that's good to know. Alrighty, and that about wraps it up. I wanted to thank you guys for listening in to me. I'm sorry if I was a little short. This was my first webinar. But I can answer a couple questions now if you have any. Again, the PDF of this slideshow is available on Great Garment Graphics website. And also, if you wanted to provide me with any feedback on how I could improve myself, I would appreciate that. And hopefully there's not too many people sleeping under their computer screens right now. Was there any question?
Yes, Jim, we do have one question. And Ron would like to know if he can order the marketing kit and then add additional parts to it. Or add additional parts of it separately.
Yeah. You can order the marketing kit, and then if you wanted an extra color selector, all of that stuff is available for purchase by itself. But the marketing kit gives you a larger discount. The individual pieces, such as those 40 display transfers, are $15 by themselves. A color selector and the CMYK equivalents would be $20 by itself, whereas the whole marketing kit together is $49.
Great, and you just answered Rebecca's question. She wanted to know what the cost of the marketing kit is, and you just told us it was $49.
Is there any other questions?
Yes.
About our process, or?
One joiner would like to know if there's a time frame when the Transfer Extreme will actually become customizable.
We are working towards that, but at this point, the amount of artwork that has to go in to doing something like that is astronomical. Also, when you look at the Transfer Extreme, there's anywhere between 5 to 10 colors in it, which will not be very cost effective unless you're doing a very large order. The alternate method right now would be printing digitally with our CAD prints, which are full color process, that are only charged per square inch instead of per color. But hopefully down the line we will be able to come up with something where we might have stock artwork, you know, that's the simulated 4-color screen, simulated 4-color process that you would be able to import into our layouts.
And it looks like that is it for the questions. I would like to thank everyone once again for joining us today. We do have some upcoming events here at Great Garment Graphics. Next Tuesday the 7th, Mary Blondell will be presenting a webinar, Digital Decoration for the Future, and that will be from 2 to 3 p.m. as well. And then the following Thursday, Colleen will be presenting Tracking the Success of Your Marketing Program. And that's going to offer some really good tips on how to make sure that you're getting the best investment and you're investing in the right places with your marketing program, and great ways in order to track what it is that you're doing. So once again, I'd like to thank you for joining, and have a great day.
Thank you.